Hello everyone, welcome back to the page. So in one of my posts yesterday, I shared something that might have sparked some curiosity. And in that post I said, you may not know this, but there's a difference between the truth, and the fact. Now I know that might sound a bit confusing at first, but I want to break it down for you today. We all use these terms in everyday conversations, but the way we use them often gets mixed up. So let's explore what these terms really mean. And I promise by the end of this video, you'll be able to easily tell the difference, okay? Now let's start with a truth. When I say a truth, I'm talking about something that is true to a specific person or a group of people. It's personal, it's subjective, and it can be influenced by our emotions, our experiences, and our beliefs. Now think about this. You've probably had a disagreement with someone where you said something like, I'm telling you, that person is not trustworthy. That is your own truth. It's based on your own experience. It's based on your own perception and your feelings about that person. But here's the thing. Just because it's true to you doesn't mean it's true for everyone. Your experience with that person might be negative, but someone else may have had a completely different experience with the same person. For example, you might say, I hate that restaurant. That is your truth. But someone else might walk in and say, that is the best restaurant I've ever been to. This is the first key point about a truth. It is relative. It changes from person to person, and it reflects individual perspective. What's true for you may not be true for someone else. Now let's move to the truth. The truth, on the other hand, is a little more complex. It's universal, it's objective, and independent of anyone's feelings or opinions. The truth is what is true for everyone, no matter who you are, where you are from, or what you believe. Think of it like the laws of nature. For example, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, right? This is the fact of nature. It's the truth. It doesn't matter whether you like it or not. It's consistent, it's reliable, and can be proven by science. Everyone, everywhere will experience this the same way. Another example is the Earth orbiting around the Sun. That is the truth. No one can argue that. It's a fact supported by centuries of scientific evidence, and it doesn't change based on personal beliefs or experiences. What we have to understand about the truth is that it's not open to interpretation. It is fixed, and it doesn't bend to emotions or opinions. It exists whether we accept it or not. Finally, let's talk about the fact. Now, we have the fact. The fact is something that can be proven or verified. It's something that exists in the world that is observable and measurable. For example, it rained yesterday. That's a fact. You can verify it. You can check the weather records, and you can ask anyone who was there. It's verifiable. There's evidence to back it up. The fact is objective like the truth, but it's specific and can be narrower. In other words, while the truth is universal, the fact can be situational. For instance, if I say I went to Port Harcourt last weekend, that is a fact. You can verify that I was in Port Harcourt, and there is proof of that. But here's where things get tricky. Just because something is a fact doesn't mean it is the truth. For example, there may be facts that exist in different contexts. I might say, I believe I'm a good person. That is my truth, based on my self-perception, but I can't prove it with a set of facts. It's not universally verifiable in the way that scientific facts are. Now, let's tie it all together. A truth is personal. It's your belief, your experience, and your perception. It's subjective, meaning that it changes based on who is saying it. The truth is universal. It's objective and doesn't change based on feelings, opinions, or experiences. It's what we know to be consistent and provable for everyone. The fact is something that is provable and verifiable. It's concrete and specific, like the statement 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. You can verify it with evidence and observation. So the next time you hear someone say, this is the truth, ask yourself, is it their truth or is it really the truth? Are they speaking from their personal experience or are they stating something universal? And is it a fact that can be proven? The more we understand these distinctions, the clearer our communication will become. Yes, we won't confuse our opinions with facts, and we'll approach the world with a more open and informed mindset. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever confused a truth with the truth or the fact? How do you think understanding this difference could change the way we approach our conversations? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for taking your time to watch and for being a part of this important discussion. Until next time, stay wise, stay thoughtful, and keep challenging the way we think.